Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Pastor Eric Brown with Daily Manna for Your Soul. Happy Thursday to you. I pray the Lord is blessing you real good right now. Look, just want to bring you a word of encouragement, something to help you along your way. And today that word is leave that out. Oh, can I tell you today? Have you ever been in a place in your life where you were just so embarrassed? You were just so distraught with it, some of the decisions that you've made, some of the things that you've done, and you wish you could do them all over again, but they just keep popping up either from other people or even in your mind. Have you ever been in such a place like that where that place can cause you a lot of distress? I'm just here to tell you that you need to leave that out. I'm reminded of the prodigal son, the story of the prodigal son in the Bible in Luke chapter 15. We know the story. Young man, he was the younger brother, the younger of two sons, and came to his father and said, I want the portion of goods that are coming to me. I want my inheritance right now, even though you're still alive and well. I want my inheritance right now because I'm tired of living like this. I'm tired of living under your rule. I'm tired of living on this farm or this little place. I want to get out and experience life. And he went out. He took his goods and he went out and he lived. The Bible said he called it a righteous life. Well, that just meant he was party all the time, 24/7, 365. And he was having a good time until the money ran out. He had a lot of friends until the money ran out. And when the money ran out, the good times ran out. And he found out what kind of friends he really had. Found himself in a foreign country, in a strange land. And he had to go out there and take a job feeding the pigs. And matter of fact, the job was so low paying, he had to eat with the pigs. And then one day the Bible lets us know he came to himself. Oh, he came to himself and he began to say to himself, look, if I was still in my father's house, I would have plenty. Even the servants in my father's house, they have plenty to eat and clothes to wear, a place to sleep. I'm gonna go back, but I'm not gonna go back to my father asking to be a son, asking to be restored as a son, but if he'll just take me back as a servant. And he made his way back home, and I can see him now walking home and just rehearsing his story and just, going over it in his mind, getting ready for rejection, getting ready for his father to hit him with a I told you so. And just getting ready for everything negative that could come. But if he could just find mercy in the sight of his father, and if he could just be a servant. Well, as he got closer to the house and still rehearsing his story, all of a sudden he noticed something was coming toward him. And when he got closer, he realized it was his father coming toward him. I can see him now taking a deep breath and saying, oh, this is the moment. If I can just get some mercy from my father to be a servant. But when the father came, the father did a strange thing. He ran to him and hugged his neck, told him how much he was glad to see him, told him how much he loved him, how much he had been praying for him. And now you're back home, and the son's still trying to get his story out, still trying to get out all the wrongs that he had done, still trying to apologize for everything that he caused his father, the grief that he caused his father, the heartache, all the embarrassment of the family name. But the father was saying, don't worry about that. Leave that out. Because now what's important is you're back. Leave all the rest of that out, because what's important is now that you're safe. Leave all that out. What's important is that now we're back together again. We've been reunited, and you're gonna be restored. Come on, let's prepare a party for you. Let's prepare the fatted calf and get you a robe and a ring. And you are my son, and I am glad to see you back. The father told him to leave that out. Can I tell you today? You can take that to heart. If you ever been in a situation where you feel like you've been an embarrassment to God, that you have let God down, that you have disappointed him. If you ever been in a spot where you think that you could have done better and you keep beating yourself up over it, remember that once you ask God to forgive you, God leaves that part out. I remember Abraham. Abraham was called a friend of God. Why? Because he walked with God and talked with God, but God conveniently left out of his story the times when he disobeyed God, the times when he lied, the times when he took another woman to create a child, trying to fix God's plan for him. David was called a man man after God's own heart, but God conveniently left out the fact that David had many immoral affairs. I'm here to tell you, God will leave it out. Because why? Because once you ask for forgiveness, old things are passed away, and behold, all things are new. I just want to encourage you, no matter what you've done, if you ask for forgiveness, leave that part out. That is no longer a part of your story. It might be a part of your history, but it ain't a part of your story. And you need to know that God has forgiven you, so go ahead and forgive yourself. Look, I pray that you were encouraged. Something said or done here encouraged you along your way, showed you another thought process, showed you how to be free and to be at liberty. And if it did, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Go ahead and hit that like button and hit that bell for notifications that you'll be alerted to future videos. Be encouraged today. There is no problem that God can't solve. And once God has solved it, leave it alone. Look, you have a great day. You be blessed. Peace.